am going to be sharing with you the Map to Millions, which is something that we focus on inside our Camera Confidence program, which is a coaching program that I am honored to be spearheading and leading our community of over 650 people we have in our Camera Confidence program now, which is so cool. And I wanted to start, before I jump into the Map to Millions, I wanted to talk about BeLive and how amazing this team is. And just, it's so good to see all of you here. And I kind of was hoping maybe I could jump in just a second early to be able to be there with Daniel and Safir and Guy. And I think it's so awesome for you to be able to get just a little glimpse of who they are as humans. I am honored to be a part of the team here at BeLive and to be able to have actually been with those three in person. We went to TwitchCon together a couple years ago. I've had an awesome, meetings and in-person dinners with Saf and Daniel. And I'm really mad that Safir did not sing on that video, because you might not be able to tell, but he's actually an amazing singer and plays guitar as well. So I love to be able to highlight who the team behind all of this magic is, because I know oftentimes we are just seeing what's happening on the outside. We're seeing all of the, all of the craziness that's happening on our side, all the magic that happens on the user's side, but really there's a huge, amazing team that is behind making all of this happen. In addition to highlighting all of the awesome people you saw today, I also just want to give an extra shout out to our support team, because I know sometimes it seems like maybe it's a messenger bot that's replying to you, but it's actually real human beings that you're talking to when you reach out to support. And we know that Facebook changes a million times a day, right? We know it's crazy. So just there's like so many things that are changing in this world of digital marketing and video. And Guy and Saf shared such amazing updates that are going to be coming, which we're going to talk about a little bit more right now too, which is good. So I just want to highlight the fact that there's actual humans here. And when you're doing your video, if there's ever a moment that you are like, I can't find the thing, right? Because we're getting these updates, which are making things more and more amazing and powerful and exciting. If you're like, I don't know how to share my screen, there is a little button on the bottom right-hand side of your screen when you're using BeLive, and it's a little chat bubble, and you click on it, and there's an actual human there on the other side. So it may take, like a minute or so to hear back from them, but they're there. And I'm telling you, I'm in, Slack with this team, and I see how amazing they are as human beings right there, ready to respond to you. So this isn't something like most companies where you have to wait 24 hours. That's like a fast turnaround. These are humans that are there ready to respond to you. So take advantage of that and just recognize how lucky we are here using BeLive that we have this amazing support team. Okay, I wasn't even planning on saying all that. I just wanted to give a shout out. Yes, I love it so much. It's so good to see all of you. Let me know if you're here in the chat. Let's do a nugget giveaway. I don't have my selfie lights with me. It's in the other room, because you might notice that this set is different than what I usually have, along with my wet hair. I'm here in New York City. Check out the view. Oh, it's so cool. So yeah, I've been here running a VIP retreat for some of my amazing Glam fam members. I have a coaching program called Go Live and Monetize. And this system that I'm going to share with you is really going to be, it's pretty dang fundamental in what we're sharing with our clients. Now we do lots of coaching on how to actually craft your offer, how to actually make sales, how to have those conversations. And it's a really strong combination between two things. It is consistently connecting with human beings. So having conversations, building relationships, and then it's consistently putting out content. And consistently putting out content is something that some people are like, how do I do that? And they see the stuff. Yeah, Jordan was here. I can't. It's weird being on the guest side, Leslie. So I'm trying to pull the comments out, but I can't do that. Jordan was actually here with his amazing wife, Joellen. I was going to wear one of your necklaces too this morning, Jordan, and I couldn't find it right before I went live. I've been wearing it like every day. Thanks, Janine. So focus, Mahoney. Okay, so this is really fundamental. People are thinking that, Molly's creating 7,000 videos a week, and it's not true. I'm really doing one video a week consistently. I have for it's almost 4 years now, which is crazy, because even before BeLive, I started doing these videos once a week. And then once BeLive came into the picture, holy smokes, I was so stoked. I jumped on this tool as soon as I possibly could. and started reaching out. It's the same exact thing that I'm talking about for building your business is exactly how I was connected with BeLive. I know Danielle asked me to share a little bit about this. So, I was consistently putting out content at least once a week on my business page, a live video, and then consistently connecting. And so by consistently connecting in Facebook groups, that's where I first learned about BeLive. I think Joel, it was posted in Joel Com's group. So shout out to Joel. So grateful for him. And when Daniel was in there saying that this tool was available, I messaged him right away and I was like, I need to know how to use this. I need to know how to get access to this. So I was honored to be one of the beta testers when it first started, and then started hosting the Camera Confidence Show here on the BeLive TV page, which was super fun. We've now moved that show over to my page, Molly Mahoney, The Prepared Performer. And what I'm going to show you is how we turn that one video a week into 15 different pieces of content. So as we do this, I would love to do a nugget giveaway. I'm going to give away some, oh my gosh, it's so good to see everybody here. I'm so excited. Julia, I'm wearing your necklace right now. I got this necklace from Julia yesterday. Okay, it's so good to see all of you. Let's do a nugget giveaway. So here's how it goes. I have these selfie lights that are amazing. When you don't have an awesome window like this in front of you, you put a selfie light on your computer or on your phone, and they brighten up your face so that you can come through the screen. So we're going to do a nugget giveaway. As I share this with you today, it's kind of mind-blowing. Go ahead and give me the hashtag nugget in the chat when you hear something that you are either going to put into action or that you were like, oh my gosh, that was such an awesome tip. Put it in the chat, and then I am going to pull one of the comments to do a giveaway at the end of my session today. Oh my gosh, this is live and I'm going to sneeze. I don't think I've ever actually sneezed on a live stream before, which is super funny. Okay. This is live. Thank you for the nugget giveaway message down below. Hey, and I'm going to throw some earrings on while we're here too, just to prove how live we are. Okay, so Kelly says I might need to hire an HD makeup artist now before I go. I know, isn't that so crazy? Yeah, you can actually add in cameras that aren't built in. But hey, if you've got a selfie light, you don't need an HD makeup artist. All you need is a selfie light. Okay, yes, and Rosanaldo, I am going to talk about YouTube. So as I bring this up, be consistent. Yes, so good, no way. Okay, as I bring this up, I'm actually going to screen share our full system. We are going to be covering YouTube because here's the cool thing. Now, we just announced this morning that with BeLive TV, you can actually go live. This is going to be coming in just a couple of weeks, maybe even right now, because I think right now we're actually live on YouTube at this exact moment while we're here live on BeLive. This is something that our community has been asking for again and again and again and again. I will say you got to be kind of skilled to be able to manage it, because when you have live streams going out on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on, your groups in different places like this, when you're live streaming in all different places, it's like, how do you keep track of all these comments? So how do you keep track of the conversations that you're having? And really, this system that I'm going to show you today is going to help you to be able to do that. So, oh my gosh, so awesome. So with BeLive, thank you, Alex. With BeLive, what you want to do is pre-schedule one live video a week on your business page. And that one live video a week is going to allow you to create these 15 pieces of content. Now, with BeLive, we'll soon be able to stream in multiple places at once. So you can be streaming on Facebook. I believe multiple places on Facebook. I don't know if I'm right about that, but you'll definitely be able to do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you want to do that, super awesome way to expand your reach. I want to remind you that every once in a while during your video, you should give just a quick shout out that says something like, hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, come join us on Facebook, because that's where I'm monitoring the comments, because we don't want to split a conversation up into too many different places. And this is really a piece of what I'm going to show you today, is how, I feel so blessed. I mean, so blessed. I feel so blessed. Thanks. What we want to do is make sure that we have one central place for the conversation to be happening. And then this is something that I actually learned from Peng Joon. So he has this program called the Content Multiplier, which I went through. And it's really a cool system of taking one piece of content, turning it into lots of other pieces of content. And then this is the piece that I learned from him, which is you don't want to be putting out the content on all platforms, like the same topic that you're covering on all platforms at one time. So what you want to do is, I'm going to bring up this screen share, which is going to change your life in just a second. But what you want to do is you're going to create this one piece of content. Then the repurposing pieces are going to be spread out so that people have a reason to follow you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, heck, Snapchat, Giphy. We're going to talk about GIFs today. And you may not know this, but if you try this out, it's actually so cool. And I am really mad at myself right now that I didn't think of doing one specifically for the BeLive birthday. So that is a missed opportunity. But in the chat below, if you can give us a GIF. So you go to, if you don't know how to add a GIF comment, I'll show you how to do that later. But if you click on the little thing on your commenting where you can add a GIF into the comments and search for Molly Mahoney, all one word, you'll see a piece of what I'm going to show you how to do today. So, oh yes, awesome, Stephen, I love it. Thanks for sharing that link. Okay, so when you go search for Molly Mahoney in the GIFs down below or anywhere, if you go to Giphy, if you go to Tenor, if you go to just a regular Facebook post and you click on the GIF thing there, you'll be able, and you type in Molly Mahoney, you'll find all of these GIFs that we've taken from my live videos that I've done here with BeLive and repurposed them into GIFs that anyone can use in their conversations. So this is just a super small piece of what we're going to talk about today. So we've actually put in, like some of you know, I love to talk about Brussels sprouts. So if you search for the hashtag or search for the GIF Brussels sprouts, you're going to find a GIF of our tortoise, Ira, that we're babysitting a tortoise named Ira, and Ira ate Brussels sprouts on my steps. And there's a GIF of him that shows up in the GIFs. It is so cool. So I want you to try this out because it's seriously awesome. And you can do this for your own videos. You can also do it for your guests. So we've used different keywords in there as well. So we found out some of our GIFs have been shared over 100 times now because we've put in specific keywords. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. And make sure when you give us the nugget comment below, do like Shirley did and actually put nugget, but also share what you actually are learning. So I love it. So good. So good. Okay. Bridget asks a great question. Will BeLive bring all the comments into the studio from different platforms when you multi-stream? Having that feature would be super cool. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Either way, we want to make sure that the community is able to have a similar conversation too, because I know there's some tools that bring all the comments together so that you can see them right here, but we still want to give them one central place where they can get access to stuff. Hey, and if you want access to our live streaming handbook, which will give you so many other tips, go ahead and give us the word LiveCon below this video. All one word, LiveCon, and it will, you'll have the really cool opportunity to be able to get a message from our BeLive bot, who's super cute, and he'll get you information on that, which is so good. Okay, Leslie, I forgot to ask you to do this ahead of time. Can you actually bring my screen share up into the screen? Are you here, Leslie, still? I know, you guys, Leslie needs the biggest shout out ever. Thank you, Leslie. Okay, I maybe should have sent you the images for this ahead of time, but I didn't. So there you go. How do I close this? Can I do this? Okay, so this is the foundation of our Map to Millions. And the reason this is called the Map to Millions is I did a video with BeLive about messenger bots, and I followed this exact system. I actually have a full blog post about this as well. So if you want the blog post, it's give me the word millions below this video and we'll reach out to you with how to get that blog post. So that outlines exactly how to do this system right here. And we have, one of our GLAM members, Joey, before he became a member of GLAM, which Joey is going to be on later today, which is so cool. He's my favorite trademark lawyer. He's so awesome. He actually implemented this system just by looking at this blog post. So we are able to offer you more support in our GLAM program to make this kind of stuff happen, and camera confidence as well. But like I said, Joey did this before he joined GLAM. He implemented this whole thing all on his own. So it's really detailed instructions in this blog post. So give me the word millions and we'll come back as human beings later to follow. Okay, so this is how it works. And I want you to know that this is just step one. This is the most basic version of it. You'll notice this bubble right here is in yellow. That means you don't have to do it. So the things in yellow are optional. The things in green are, you got to do it. Okay, you got to do it. So here is how it goes. Leslie, thank you for this beautiful layout. I'm so grateful. Okay, so first, notice in the top left-hand corner, you're gonna set a weekly schedule. Then you're gonna set your schedule in your cover photo as well. So in the cover photo, you are going to write the title of your show, what the benefit is that you provide, and like what time it's happening, okay? Then this Facebook ad, like I said, is optional. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right here in the center. You can't see my mouse, but in the center where it says pre-scheduled Facebook Live, right? You're going to do that with BeLive. You're going to pre-schedule your video. And when you do that, it creates a placeholder. When you go live, you actually pop into the center of that video like we did here today. So we could share this link ahead of time, right? Okay. So once you've done that, you're going to do two things. You're going to go back a little bit and you're going to create this Facebook comment post invite. Now, this is a standalone graphic that you post on your business page and you say, hey, are you experiencing this problem? We have a solution for you. We're going to be covering it. Here is one of the main important points for this. You're going to say, we're going to be covering this in an upcoming free training. I don't say in an upcoming Facebook Live because we want to drive traffic to that Facebook Live video, but we don't want people to know that it's actually happening on Facebook Live where they can just get access to it. We want people to know that they can comment below this post in order to get a reminder about this free training. I hope that part makes sense. If there's any questions about why we do that, let me know in the chat and I'll try and keep an answer or keep an eye on the questions as well. Okay, but doing this allows people to comment below that post with a word. Now they can comment with a word, they can comment with a phrase. It doesn't have to be something specific. Once millions of awesomeness, once they comment below that post, you're going to use a messenger bot. Now, if you don't have a messenger bot, you can actually respond individually to every comment, which I know can be like crazy making. But if you respond individually to every comment, the same thing can work, okay? So, but we want them to comment because we want to up the organic reach of this whole entire thing. And when people are commenting below our posts, you know, it is feeding Facebook. We are getting more organic reach. We don't want to say comment below for access. Instead, you want to say something like, let us know below. Now, that might feel like it's not very clear. Here's the thing. Facebook does not want us to use the word comment in our videos or in our posts because they see it as engagement bait. So instead, what we do is we say like what we would say to a friend. To a friend, we're going to say like, hey, let me know, right? Or hey, just like just make it more casual. Just don't say the word comment. There's a million things that you can say instead of it. We don't need to go into it too much. Okay, I love it. Nuggets are so good. Dana, so good to see you. Hey, and Dana, we have a full, those of you who are in Camera Confidence, there's like so much more information about this in Camera Confidence. I'm just kind of going over the overview of it now. So, but it's always good to like hear it again and again. Okay, so once they comment, they're going to get this bot, right, response, and it's going to send them the link to the pre-scheduled Facebook Live. Now, this is crazy important because we want them to have the link so that they can come live with us, but also that same link turns into the replay link. And this is one thing I love about Messenger is that all of the messages you've sent to people every week, you're going to do this, and they'll see in their thread going back, they'll have the links to all of your Facebook Lives because you're sending them to the individual link. It's seriously awesome. William, I'm so glad you're loving it. Okay, so this is part of we call it the APR method. And the APR method, like, first of all, the whole thing is the map to millions, yeah? But within the map to millions, we use this thing called the APR, which is announce. That's all this stuff on the left, which is this Facebook post with the bot on it. We're also going to send an email both to the bot and to the Facebook Live. We're also going to send a bot message, which is a messenger message to the Facebook Live. We're also going to tell our friends and clients, Liz, thank you. We're going to do all these things, maybe do a Facebook story about it. And this is all announcing. So this is the announce piece. A lot of times people will just go live and they're like, no one's showing up. I'm like, did you tell anyone about it? And they're like, sometimes people will say, yeah, I sent an email. I'm like, awesome. Do you know how horrible email open rates are? We've got to do more than just sending one email, right? You're going to see in a second that this is just the basics because it's going to get even cooler. But okay, so yeah, so this is the announce. Then when you show up on your video, you're going to show up on your video, and what's going to happen is you're going to pretend that people are there. It doesn't matter if they are or not, because we're going to be repurposing this video. So announce, pretend, repurpose. right? Now in this basic version, you'll notice there's not much on the repurposing side. Do you see all of this blank space? We're going to be filling it up in a moment. Okay, so on your video, if you want to join us, I'm going to go more into what to actually put on your videos. In a couple weeks, I'm doing a live video masterclass. You can just go to livevideomasterclass.com to get access to that masterclass. But we don't have time to go over that today because I only have a few more minutes. Well, I have till 10:45. Irene, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So here on this video, you're going to pretend that people are there. You're going to use what we call a Mr. Rogers style conversation. So this is, you're not saying, hey, everybody, I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to wait for you to join us. Mr. Rogers didn't do that. And he was pretty dang successful and made a pretty big impact. What he did is he said, hey, neighbor, have you been, scared lately because there's a lot of things happening? You may see on the news, you may see that your parents are having some kind of scary conversations lately. Well, today I'm going to talk you through some of this so that you know that it's okay, that you're safe and you're cared for, right? You look back to like the very beginning of Mr. Rogers and he's like talking about the war with children, but in a way that it's like uplifting and inviting, and everybody wants to like sit there on Mr. Rogers' couch and listen to him talk to us. That's what we want to create, right? Okay. And so then after you do your Mr. Rogers, you're going to give a free gift. So you've noticed here, we are offering the live video handbook. So you can just give us the word LiveCon, all one word below this, and you're going to be sent the message from the BeLive bot. You'll reply to the BeLive bot with the word LiveCon. And then what happens is over here in the bottom corner, which you can't see because my face is there, but I can move it. Hold on. Don't do anything. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, yeah. So I'm using my Dropbox account right here. Then you're going to build real relationships. Did you hear me? Build real relationships. I love automation, and this does not replace this. You have to actually show up as a human being. Okay? Okay. We got it? Does everyone understand that? So like talk to humans. And I know sometimes it's overwhelming, and that's why we have bots, and that's why we have patience. But it's like all of you who commented millions here, we're going to come back and actually respond to you. Either me or a member of our team will actually respond to you as humans. It may take us a few days because there's a lot of comments there. It's okay. You are a human who can wait. Russell sprouted. Mark is here, which is so awesome. Okay, so this is our basic map to millions. Now, are you ready to see this supercharged? Give me the word supercharged if you are. I think you are. I'm ready. I'm going to have a sip of coffee because this one is going to blow your mind. Okay, here. Ready? Boom! This is that super speed. Okay, seriously. Awesome super speed land. We are in. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there are 3 versions of this. This is the second version. Also, reminder to those of you in Camera Confidence, we actually have an Asana board that I walked you through where we have all of this stuff in an Asana board for our team. Remember, when I first started this business, I did not do all of this craziness, right? We did not do all this, but we, this is like, you take it step by step. That's why half of these things are in yellow, because the things that are in yellow, you don't actually have to do. It's the things that are in green that you have to do. So let me just point this out. Do not start repurposing stuff onto YouTube if you're not actually going live on a weekly schedule. You got to do the things on the left first, those top in the corner. Set a schedule and actually show up. It does not work if you don't work, if you don't show up. Okay. So here we go. So awesome. So now let me just walk you through this. So this stuff on the left is pretty much the same, right? The Facebook comment, the story. Oh, and then let me highlight this Facebook ad, which I did not talk about before. This Facebook ad is going to be going to this post, because when you have a pre-scheduled Facebook Live, you cannot do a Facebook Live with, you can do a Facebook Live. You cannot do a Facebook ad with this pre-scheduled Facebook Live until after it's already live. If you want to drive traffic before as part of the APR method, you have to actually do it. This is like my sneaky workaround, and it's so good. You're going to do a Facebook ad with this post that's going to direct people to the Facebook Live. So you're sending traffic to the Facebook Live before it even starts. And this is how we had a reach of 1 million organically on the video, because I actually spent $90 on the Facebook ad. But $90 is not very much when it comes to a reach of 1 million. Kathy, we don't actually have, wait, Kathy, are you in Camera Confidence? I feel like you might be. We have these charts listed out in Camera Confidence. I don't have them just like readily available other places, but let me think about it. Are you though? You are, right? I feel like you are. If not, you're just like really awesome and super active, but I think you actually are. Okay, remind me, Kathy. I feel like you are. We've like talked via email about stuff also. It's early in the morning and my brain isn't fully connected. Okay, and if you aren't, then I just think you are. So you're like my honorary member in my brain. Okay. Okay, so here, okay, Kathy, I knew you were. You got me confused for half a second. It's all in Camera Confidence, so I'll make sure you get access to it. Okay, so here, look at these new things that we add. So a Facebook event, I don't do a Facebook event every time because I found that Facebook was like, Molly, you keep inviting people to events and they're not all showing up. So I only do it when it's really special so it doesn't like become white noise. Yeah. I also sometimes will create a pretty link for this video. That makes it easier to share. So like if you go to mallstars.tips/chat changes, I know that it'll take you to our video about messenger changes. And that just makes it easier to share. So that's why I wrote create a pretty link here, which is like a rebranded link. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this YouTube thing and this blog post thing. Now, one thing that you can start doing, which we're doing right now, is you can actually be going live on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time, like we're doing right now. If you're watching this on YouTube live, come on over to Facebook because that's where the convo is happening. And what we do is we actually take this video, and at the very end of my video, I do a speedy recap. So if you've ever seen any of my videos, if you haven't seen any of my videos before today, say nice to meet you in the chat because it's so good to meet you. And I'm really excited about that. And you're going to love this stuff. On our videos that we do on a weekly basis over on my business page, Molly Mahoney, The Prepared Performer, at the very end of the video, I do this speedy recap. So, oh my gosh, Lindy, seriously, I'll make sure you get it. Okay, so the speedy recap at the very end of the video, I clap, and I do a really little recap of the whole entire video. Now, let me tell you why I do this, because, because three things. One, I hate doing pre-recorded videos, like detest it to the very soul of my being, which I know is very odd because I love doing videos, but it stresses me out. And I do a million retakes. See, but on a live, I don't have to retake where I just said retake. It doesn't matter because you know it's live. On a pre-recorded video, I'd have to stop the video and do it over again. So here's what I do. I pre-record my videos live. So at the end of my video, instead of pre-recording a shorter version to go on YouTube, I do it live with you. It's valuable for, nice to meet you. It's valuable for everyone who's watching because you're repeating the same information again, right? And people who have gotten there late, it's great for them to hear it again. If you're like me and you like coffee and you speak very quickly, I'm still on California time, even though I'm in New York, just so everyone knows. Shannon, I will reach out to you about the CamFam for sure. Okay, so if you're like me and you talk fast, it's great to do this speedy recap because then they get to hear everything again, right? We can't be taught this stuff. And like, I think there's just some things that it's good to hear things again and again. Okay, the other reason is we then chop it up, we put it on YouTube, we put it on LinkedIn, and we turn it into a blog post. So we use a tool called I never know the name of it. Simple Social Press, Social Simple Press. I don't know. Hanny Mora has this amazing tool, and he's actually going to be on LiveCon later today as well, talking about repurposing, which is so good. And we use his tools, Repurpose and SSP, to make this happen. So our videos are instantly turned into a blog post. I'll show you after we're done with this how we do it, like what the actual blog post looks like. It's instantly turned into a blog post. We then take that blog post that's created. It's crazy. At the bottom of the blog post, all of the comments from the videos become comments on your blog post, like mind blown. Talk about social proof, right? And what we do is we take that speedy recap. That was funny. We take the speedy recap transcription and it becomes the blog post. So, you know, when I'm doing videos, I'm saying things like speedy recap accidentally. We don't want that to go into our video transcription, right? So we have a human who actually looks at the transcription, make sure that it's all okay. Optimizes it for SEO, which really does not take very long. And then that becomes a blog post that lives on right there, right? So cool. I love it. It's seriously so good. Let's give, hey, Irene, can you do me a favor and tag Hanny? Because he's so awesome. I was user number 3 with Repurpose, the other tool that he's going to be talking about, which I'm really honored to say because I love this stuff. Okay, so yeah, so then here's what's really cool is that we also keep all of our blog posts inside our Facebook group. I just want to say, I have never shared all of this except for in-camera confidence. So this is kind of like a big deal, right? So I've like shown the pictures, but I've never talked through it. So we keep all of our blog posts in a file inside our Facebook group. So when people comment below the video to get access to the blog post, they don't know what's a blog post. Okay, they comment below our video to get access to the show notes, which ends up being a blog post, we say, great. The show notes from our past videos are actually located in our Facebook group. So it sends people to our Facebook group. What? And then there's a file in the Facebook group that has all of our show notes. Seriously awesome. Lindy says, as people watch the Facebook Live replay and comment, do those comments get added to the blog through Simple Social Press? I don't think they do. They might, but I don't think so. Okay, then from YouTube and LinkedIn, we're also going to have a free gift there. We're going to have a link to maybe book a call, right? There's all of these different things. So sometimes we'll have, on our videos, we'll have, like when they comment, they'll get access to like the show notes, maybe a masterclass. Like I said, you can go to livevideomasterclass.com to check that out. And sometimes we give people an option to book a call. Now, I don't always put all of that inside the bot. So don't feel like, because it can be overwhelming, right? If there's like 3 calls to action, that feels kind of crazy maybe. And it's honestly against what most people will teach you. But hey, we are here having a conversation. If someone says, hey, I want information about camera confidence, I can say, awesome, give me this word and I'll get back to you. If someone says they want information about our GLAM program, which is our VIP coaching program, I say, great, give me the word GLAM below the video and we'll get back to you. That's not automated, it's human because we're having a conversation. So I just highlight that because I think oftentimes we get so, like we have a lot of templates and scripts for you to follow, but you're still a human being. So still show up and actually talk to people, right? If you're following a script, I actually don't like scripts. We have a blueprint that you follow. If you're following an exact script, it's not a conversation. It is you doing a play. That's not what it is. And Leslie hasn't told you this, but Leslie was on Charmed. So when she comes back on the screen, you're going to have to ask her to reenact her scene she may have had more than one scene on the show Charmed. Okay. Awesome. Yes, and Hanny will be on later to talk about repurposing, which is really cool. Okay, are you ready for the 3rd page of this nonsensely amazing? It's not nonsense, it's actually sense. Okay, here is the 3rd version. So this is like the super speed version. What on earth? My trackpad is not tracking. Oh my gosh. Is my mouse frozen? I think I figured it out. My computer is up on this, like, I have my computer balanced on the top of this desk and it didn't work because there was no like pressure on it, I think. Okay, so now we got this sucker, which is amazing. It gets even more super speeded. Okay, so now you're going to see where we are adding in GIFs, we are adding in IGTV, we are adding in Instagram stories. And those of you who are in the Mall Stars, you know that we've got this awesome Insta story thing. You could do an Instagram story before the video and an Instagram story after the video. So I actually pre-record, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I pre-record a little video after I go live and I put it on IGTV and then you can link that to your Instagram stories. It is crazy. Yeah, if you're following, oh my gosh, thank you, Naomi, right? Hey, didn't you used to have your coffee cup picture? You changed it. I'm not recognizing you without your coffee cup in your face. Okay. Okay, so this is like crazy, crazy, crazy town, and it crazy, crazy, crazy town works, right? So do you want to see how we do the blog posts? Let's go look. So, and I'm going to show you 2 things. I'm going to show you the blog post, and I'm also going to show you one of the GIF things. So if you come to my website, because the GIFs are new, my assistant Kendra has been amazingly awesome, and whoa, oh my gosh, I accidentally just pulled up Zoom on my screen. Jeepers creepers, my autocorrect went there. Leave meeting. Oh my gosh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I couldn't see the end of the browser, and Zoom, this just shows you how often we do coaching calls. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, so here's my website. And if you come down here, you're going to see this blog. If you go to the blog posts, look, this is the video that I did with Shamika recently. You click on it, check it. Expanding your belief and capacity to receive more with Shamika Tankerson. That's Shamika and I. Now, this bottom part is all created right here. It's not the bottom, but this video part right here is created with Hanny's tool. So connect on Facebook and free Facebook Live support group are buttons that are automatically added no matter, we don't do anything for that, right? The other thing that's automatically added is the description of the video that we did in the BeLive video is right here, right? And here, look at this. So expanding your belief and capacity to receive more. These bullet points are listed here. Hello, this is my speedy recap. Thanks to Shannon who did this blog post for us. The playbook is here, right? Yes, I want a free trial of BeLive TV. We've got all these calls to action, right? And then check it out. Look, Lindy, you're here right now and you're here, right? The comments are all here below the video. So it increases the SEO, it increases the social proof. And then if you go over to our Facebook group, sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. In our Facebook group, and you come to the files section. Oops, not videos, files. I clicked the wrong thing. File section, you're going to see these show notes are here. And this is from our show, Camera Confidence Live. So we have there was a time when one of our assistants left for college, and I took over the blog post for a couple weeks, and there's one that's missing, just so you know, because it was my fault. Okay, so here, this is where all the blog posts now go, and these are the show notes. So you can go back through here and you can see any of these things. 5 ways to track your marketing efforts, right? Like all these different things are in here. Oh my gosh, amazing. And an awesome reason to join our Facebook group too, right? Because we've got all these show notes linked in here. Okay. Okay, I like it. Okay, now are you ready to see the other super crazy cool thing? We got 6 minutes left, and I'm going to blow your mind if it hasn't already been blown. Okay, I'm going to go to Giphy. Ready for this magic. Actually, I'm going to go to Tenor because Tenor has really cool insights. I haven't gotten a verified account on Giphy yet because I haven't made that a priority. But on Tenor, you can actually see insights, and so I'm going to show you some of the insights that have happened on this. Get the show notes into the files. No, it's not automated, Lindy. We have a human. As soon as Shannon updates the blog post, she copies the link and puts it in the files. And it's if you're looking for a VA of some sort, I would love to connect you with someone who is awesome. I'd love to connect you with some awesome VAs, but really a lot of this stuff I used to do all on my own, right? So if you go here, but I am so grateful for my team because I would not be able to keep it up. So Kendra did all these gifts. Check it out. Look, even like Max from ManyChat, Frankie doing a happy dance. And these are all just taken from my BeLive videos. So you'll notice that what she's done is she's cropped out the frame. Like part of the frame is in this one, but for the most part, like you can see the little BeLive logo right here. Here's my camera, BeLive, right? Stephanie, so cute. These are all from my videos. So like Mary was a guest, Chris was a guest. This is from the Laro website. Okay, so all of this stuff, we've also done it at events and stuff too. Look, you can see the full frame, like scrolling. This is just keep swimming. So you can see these hashtags here are like what we've put in there so that in search they show up. This is what I want to show you, which is really crazy. Look, there are these insights here. Someone favorited my GIF, which is Stephanie's face. This one was shared over 10 times. This one was shared over 10 times. We had one. I took this. How weird is this? This was shared over 100 times. What a weird gift to be shared that many times, right? So crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. So in here, it's as you scroll back, oh, does it only show for the past 7 days? Shoot, this is a good reason to come in here and look at these notifications. I don't know if you can find insights other places. I'm not familiar with Tenor enough, but so cool, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I'm just going to show you the last little thing, which is the way to create these GIFs is to go to Giphy. Just Google Giphy Capture Download. I'm not sure if it's available on all kinds of computers. It might only be in the Mac Store or in the App Store. But this Giphy Capture tool is a tool that you download for your computer. You just plop it right on top. Look, this shows you how it works. You plop it right on top of your video. It's this little green screen that goes over the top of your video. Click the button and it pulls a little recording in GIF format. You can add text to it, all that kind of stuff. It is so good.